Oh dear, so we are back.
So we're back again.
And
welcome back to
us.
Marlowe House Presents Tatooine Manhunt.
And unfortunately, our usual viewers are not here to tell us that we have failed to turn the sound back on. So
usually we run that intro, and without the intro, it's sort of throwing me off. Plus, the computer is so far away from me right now.
Yeah, it is really hard to. It's really hard to kind of manage. So. To bring you up to speed, we have done nothing but sit here and laugh and gotten to the point where King has made Venick wish that he had a button to turn him off as well. So that's kind of the long and short of it, that you didn't really miss anything.
They've been debating whether they're going to go gun shopping or souvenir shopping.
Right.
While they wait for the bar to
but
close.
We did find out who La Brea was. La Brea is a drunk who frequents the Mos Eisley Cantina, and we are setting up a sting operation to capture him at home and kill him. I mean, question him. That's my story.
It's going to come into play. It's going to happen. I can feel it.
What are you doing? You're making me nervous over there. So anyway, oh man, it's a good thing I caught it. Oh, that would have been disastrous.
Horrible.
We're just too entertaining as guests.
Do we have a chat? How many people did we have?
Actually, I think we only have a couple people in chat at this point.
Guys.
They're mostly
and
me and Andrew.
They probably went to go do other things, and they'll probably stroll back in eventually. The good news is that when we get around to doing this,
we can cut it out.
We can kind of cut out the garbage.
Oh, that's good.
So anyway.
Would that have not captured sound, or did you capture the sound?
It was streaming, but it wasn't broadcasting, and we don't have any way to.
And it actually won't have recorded you when we were doing it.
Oh,
yeah.
Because it's just not going to.
All right. So, can we just fast forward to this evening?
Yes.
I mean, is anybody opposed to that?
I mean, unless you want to do so, unless you specifically want something to do.
I'm
willing to fast forward because.
So one thing I would recommend: can you change and then stroll in and see if you can find this guy?
Yeah, I could put eyes on him, make sure we know who we're talking about.
Okay, so the only thing that I want to narrate is that we buy King a little stuffed bantha, so that he will have a souvenir from his visit to Tatooine, and the bantha is actually wearing a little T-shirt that says, "I love Poodoo."
She got that specially
for you,
stenciled in there for you. Embroidered. Yes.
Did I mention I've been gaming for 12 hours straight today?
Nice.
So.
I think in retaliation, he would probably buy a keychain with a little droid hanging on it, so that's how he starts to ship.
It's a gonk. It's a gonk.
It's a gonk.
Little droid gonk.
Gonk
droid on a keychain. Yeah.
The little square ones.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The ones that they.
It looks exactly like the action figure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the one in the Sandcrawler that just goes gonk.
Oh.
Gonk.
They're power. They're giant power cells.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Is the point of them.
Oh, okay.
There's some conspiracy theory that there's only one gonk, and he's the super survivor because he's featured in every movie.
Oh, is he? That's awesome.
Somewhere you can see a gonk in the background.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I didn't realize it was in all of them.
I don't know about the newer ones, but he's in the.
Well, so's R2-D2. That's why he's my hero.
Right.
No, I mean really.
You go in and you wander around the bar, try to have my eyes on him.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and give me a perception roll.
16, and I don't think I have anything special to add to that.
That's fine. The roll was sufficient. So you don't find the guy you're looking for. There's nobody that looks more or less human with the big horns.
Mm-hmm.
But you do overhear two canine-like aliens. And they say, yeah, Hef's dead. Even a back-to-bath wouldn't help. The other one says, yep. Sad to see another oldster make the final jump.
Do they look like they're drinking to commiserate, or
No, it looks like they're just having a drink. They're talking, and it just happens to be one of the things that comes up in their conversation.
you said the final what?
The final jump. It sounds like a euphemism for death.
I think I will lean over and I'll be like, yes, to the final jump. Like trying to
Okay.
give them a solemn cheers.
Okay. And they're like, they kind of like, so they do like kind of like this half-hearted cheers with you and kind of give you the eye like, why are you butting in on our conversation?
I don't have enough social skill to like make up some story. I'm not gonna
So they continue drinking, and you kind of like listen to them for a little bit, and you pick up that, and this may be why you go to the souvenir shop here in a minute. You do hear that Hef owned the souvenir shop.
Look at that.
No way! No way! You're in the bunny farm. The bunny ranch.
Wait. Could this be after we went?
What?
Could this be after we went to the souvenir shop? Because it makes more. Because then I could be like, wait, Hef, and I'll pull out the stuff, the plushie. I'll be like, I was just in this wonderful shop. This souvenir.
All right, so if we do that, I'm gonna have to backfill some extra details that
In the shop.
So, I think it'll work better if sadly, it's like I was gonna go get myself.
Oh, I'll spin it that way. I'll be like, wait, Hef, the souvenir shop owner.
Yeah.
I was just wetting my palate before going over. I've just always dreamed of getting a souvenir from his shop. What?
You always dreamed of How much have you had to? They said, how much have you had to drink, son? He sounds inebriated.
That's not Alderaan. But there's this tourist map that I got. There's a souvenir shop. That's souvenir shop.
Yeah.
That was where I was headed next. What? I'm truly distraught.
Well, it may be a long time before you get to go to the shop. Tabby's got it closed up today.
It's closed. I lift my hand up to the bartender. I'm gonna need something harsh. I must mourn.
Not just hard. Harsh.
They lean over and
Oh,
they're like, the poor human is so wasted. Let's see how much more wasted we can make him.
no.
And so they start ordering you drinks.
No. Oh, Lord.
Mine's empty.
It is empty.
More.
I'm really sad I'm not in there as a character.
What?
But they don't serve my kind
So
here.
Tell me what.
What are you doing?
Tell me what horribleness of this galaxy happened to Hef.
Bounty hunters. Scum of the galaxy.
Why?
They got him good.
Why?
Because they're bounty hunters and they're scum of the galaxy.
They randomly choose Hef as a
They
sacrifice?
apparently thought he knew something. A lot of them oldsters know things from back in the day. They've been around for a while. They maybe thought that this claw guy that they're looking for is known to them or something. I don't know.
Talon.
No, I'm refraining from
Oh,
any
okay.
Inspector Gadget
Oh,
jokes.
okay, because you.
Nice.
Thank you. That was enough.
I didn't even think about it.
Did he know this?
Maybe. A lot of the old folks knew things. There are only a couple of them still around. Old Arno, Slag Flats.
Such colorful names.
Would they be somewhere commiserating about Hef as well?
If they're smart, they're laying low. Real low. 'Cause scum of the galaxy.
Yeah, they do seem to be everywhere here today.
They are terrible.
I know.
Everywhere. Everywhere.
You can almost hear it.
Some. Is there going to be like a service or anything for Hef, or is it has he been taken care of?
You have to ask Tebby,
Tebby,
his daughter. If she opens up the shop, you'll probably be able to talk to her.
Is there a mirror behind the bar, like stereotypically?
No.
Yeah,
Oh no, there wasn't a
bars in
vacuum.
it was around.
It's a round bar.
There really isn't a mirror in that set, is there?
No.
Nope.
Never mind. All right. Bad joke I can't do.
Thank God for small favors.
Tabby.
We need to thank the set dressers for that movie.
He's got to play his social.
All right. So Tabby, I'll have to go pay my respects when she's open. I mean, when the store's open.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Is it too much? But could you refresh my ears with the other two old timers' names?
Old Arno, Slag Flats.
Slag Flats. Old Arno. Slag Flats. You two. And then I get up and I leave.
Okay. So you get up and leave in the middle of the statement. You two guys, while you've been waiting around outside, there's a street corner preacher.
Oh, joy of days.
I know, it's
And
Listen, my children, for we have been given a great mystery to unravel. A message of importance if we can only see. And what is this mystery? It's the Bantha. That sacred, noble, and elegant creature can be found the galaxy over. Wherever our space vessels travel, no matter how far, the Bantha is there to welcome us. And he just kind of continues on in that vein. And it is loud and obnoxious, and you can see people stopping and looking and,
yeah, I'm sure the
Kinda
listeners
giving
at
him-
home really
giving him-
appreciated that.
oh, they'll enjoy it.
I think you blew it all out, man.
Did I really blow it down?
Yeah,
badly?
it was up in the red.
Oh.
That's okay. I pulled it back.
Do not harm the Bantha. Do not eat its meat or wear its regal hides. Would you harm a welcoming friend?
K4 looks at Van and says, "While I do not require sustenance, it is my understanding that humans eat bantha. Query, have I missed something?"
Every rock has its customs.
Interesting. Go over and continue to watch. Memorizing everything.
He rants like that for the entire time that he's inside. When he finally comes out, the guy is still ranting. And somewhere along there, you're pretty certain he like started over.
Oh, so it's like watching the Priest of Talos in Skyrim. Got it.
Wow.
And there's some discussion of tree banthas on Kashyyyk. And I mean, he's just like all over the place.
All right. This is very interesting information that I will undoubtedly need at some point to BS my way through things. Got it.
I'm just Ben's just like, wow, I've been saddled.
What the
came
heck?
I could have came with you. I need some alone time.
I don't know. Is Ven maybe feeling a little tempted to go off, let her go off and take care of the noisemaker?
No. He still thinks the plan is to wait for
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah,
after
that's
dark.
still...
And so
Right.
Yeah.
So
like,
you're just like
I
waiting.
have to lay low
Right.
Yep.
so that when we do the op,
Right.
it's not drawing attention.
But before I leave the bar,
Okay.
I get some water
Okay.
and splash it on my face,
Okay.
as if I've been crying,
Okay.
and then I walk back to them.
Okay.
Just water tracks.
Right.
When I walk up, Hef is dead.
Have you been busy?
I have been watching The Preacher.
The souvenir shop is closed.
May the force be with you. I understand that's comforting.
Nice.
Nice callback. You're not getting another excuse for that.
I thought you were looking.
Without skipping a beat. Always. No. The bounty hunters killed him.
What?
Because they thought he knew something about
The thing?
the claw.
The what?
That's some of the locals are referring to the man as the claw.
Oh.
Yeah, so much better name.
Actually, they said that claw guy.
Yeah, that
Yeah, no, I'm totally running with it. So more to the point.
They're pulling locals to try to pull.
Hef was an old guy. He's older than you. He was old. I'm sorry. So
That button.
what I'm trying to say is apparently the there's really no way not to say old guy. The old people, the ancients, the elderly,
the elder citizens of the city,
the senior citizens of the Mos Eisley.
I'm so proud of getting that water down without choking on it.
Well, they've been around.
They've seen some things.
so
they know things.
They know things. So, two in particular also might have known things. There's old Arno, and I hope I got this right. Slag Flats.
I think that's what he said.
But more importantly, Hef's daughter, Tabby, might open the shop.
Because that is our priority right now, correct, King?
Well, we could ask her how Hef knew the claw. Well, guy. And while you're asking how Hef knew what he knew, perhaps you could relay some of your old, some of your stories from back in the day. That's not helping. You could like commiserate with her, but while you're doing that, I could find a souvenir.
Because that is our priority.
Took it around the horn. All right.
I don't understand. We are nowhere in the galaxy, and there's a souvenir shop. It's like standing at the edge of the universe, and they're selling fish. Like, you can't not get one.
I bet you it's sand in the bottle.
I suspected a sand in a bottle.
As long as it's kind of late.
We can make you a label.
No, it's not authentic.
We can take sand
Let's
from
go
here.
to the shop.
Okay.
Is it a 2-story kind of like you live above it kind of shop?
Yeah, kind of. But it's actually kind of the reverse of that.
Might I make a suggestion?
You live below it.
Yeah, underground.
Yeah.
While I do not retain many of my protocol droid functions, perhaps a gift of condolence would be appropriate rather than just going in to see if you can see in the shop.
She's got it in the shop. That would be the gift of.
Are there any like plant? I mean, like flowers, succulents, candy, food.
There's a whole
Food.
market.
There's a whole market of
Okay.
food and
Okay.
stuff.
I'm sure.
Perhaps a fruit basket would be appropriate at this time.
Venick.
It's not my rock. I don't know the customs.
Gifts of food are always acceptable, unless you're. I won't go into that. There's no reason to.
I don't know what Tabby likes.
That's why you get a fruit basket, not a piece of fruit.
K4, no one likes fruit baskets.
That has not been my experience.
You only use fruit baskets.
This canine-looking alien that one of the ones from inside, kind of comes up.
Right? No one likes fruit baskets.
No, fruit baskets are terrible.
You use fruit baskets to poison people.
No, meat. There's a great meat seller just down the road. Meat.
What about
Jerky.
meat have we learned today?
Bantha.
I
Bantha
feel-
jerky is delicious. They have good bantha jerky.
Do they?
I've learned
I can't do it all of a sudden. My voice got shot.
I've learned about meat today that for Ewoks that you require freshly killed meat to do your refresh rolls. But that's neither here nor there.
Nice.
Bantha jerky.
Yeah.
That's good to do?
Yeah.
Good to eat?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Do not eat the bantha!
I agree. We should get bantha jerky.
This place.
You're like in this surreal nightmare that just won't
I
stop.
think that is. He's just like, what is going on?
All right, well.
This is actually so awesome to watch it through Ben's eyes. Like I can't even express how awesome it is to see his suffering. I feel like
He's just. I thought we were here for one thing, and none of that is happening.
I'm here to find my friend.
We should go to her shop, but so could we'll just go buy some jerky.
You buy some jerky.
Because we were still running kind of
And,
late.
yeah, you buy some jerky. You go back to her shop. You find out from her shop that she is a
Child.
no.
Yeah, she would be an
She's
adult woman.
she's an adult. She's an adult alien that looks like a rabbit with pink ears.
Is she single?
Oh, Jesus. Jesus!
We don't have time for that. You can come back and check it out later.
She's like a rabbit.
How insensitive of you. I can come and check her
She
out
has
later.
soft white fur
Check
and
that
long
out
pink
later.
ears.
So she eats meat, right?
And she's crying. And no.
Now, she likes fruit.
So the moment we see it's a rabbit
Told you so.
creature,
told us so.
I just give K4 a nasty look, and then I look at Vince and I'm like, give me the jerky. I'll go get some fruit, and then I go back to the market.
That's what you get for taking advice from dogs.
Right. So she's,
and I refer to them just like that.
So with their initial greeting of her, I'm not there because I'm
right. So
bartering jerky for fruit and veggies.
So you get there, and to make a long story short, clearly she's not a meat eater. She's a vegetarian. She can confirm for you that yes, indeed, her father was killed, and he was most likely killed by bounty hunters. She's like, I didn't see it. Nothing was stolen. There was a poison dart sticking in his neck.
Who uses poison?
Was he harmed in any way before the poison?
He may have been a little roughed up.
I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter unless I want to go hunt them down and kill them too.
Right.
Which I might.
A number of bounty hunters use poison.
Okay.
So, she's very distraught, but will indeed sell you a stuffed bantha with "I love Poodoo" written on the side for a mere 5 credits.
Well, I'm not there right now, so this is how you get the embroidery.
And shares the shows you the entire line of sand in a bottle.
Yes.
The entire line. It's collectible.
Yes.
That's right.
From the different seas of sand.
Nice.
This sand's very white. This is a little more yellow. You can see this one's more
There
pearly.
are also a bunch of pennants up for various pod racers, and
Oh, no one wants that.
pod models,
Oh, that was also cool.
including a very famous silver pod with yellow front-facing engines.
Nice. I asked her, because you said he was just one of many, right?
Well, there were a couple, he said. There were a couple others.
So I would ask, so I heard he's not the only one
In danger.
who was
Or being roughed up by bounty hunters.
who was harmed by the bounty hunters.
Well, there's Arno and Slag. They've been around. They used to hang with Dad from time to time.
Have you heard about what was the
Labria?
Labria? Yeah, he's usually in and about somewhere. Usually find him at the bar, but I don't think he's been around as much with the hunters in the town. I don't know. I'm not going to be much help. I'm sorry. And
your help is deeply appreciated.
And she kind of very politely
Our condolences.
hints that you should leave.
Yes, I will take these meat bags out.
So I show up and give her the. I show up before they leave with the.
I searched my pack for that.
So you bring in some vegetables.
Yeah, some vegetables.
It makes up for the fact that you tried to ply her with jerky.
Oh no, I never did that, and she never saw that.
Okay.
I immediately saw that she was obviously a vegetarian, turned around, went back. They question her, and I show up at the last minute, give her a fruit basket and a veggie melody
With ranch dip on the side.
with ranch dip.
The vegetables are all a little questionable because it's Tatooine and they don't hold up real well in the heat.
Yeah, but she lives here.
But so
She knows these things.
yeah, it is known.
You could have just brought her a gallon of water, and she thought that's rich.
So, was she able to give us any indicator as to where we could find anyone?
Nope.
Okay.
But having made this stop to see her, there are
there other mourners?
Do you
Not many.
Do you tell us what Labria is not in the bar?
Oh yeah, that would definitely.
Okay, because otherwise we'll be standing around here
Right.
until night, and then he's going to
No,
say, "Oh, by the
so-
way, he wasn't in there."
Not only is he not in there, but the reason I learned about Hef is because La Brea hasn't been seen in a while, and then similarly, Hef has been not only roughed up by the bounty hunters but killed, and then the other two old timers. It was said that if they were smart, they would have gone into hiding or be laying low, because of the bounty hunters roughing up anyone basically that might have known something back in the day.
Andrew, what other kind of droids are in the area?
not a lot. There are mostly like gunk droids and a couple of kind of questionable looking astromechs.
Any that I can actually talk to.
Yeah, we can talk to most of them.
I started asking about these humans, especially one with big horns. I'm completely disrespectful to humans and other organic meat bags.
Okay, so
I do it outside of their hearing because I feel like that would probably anger them, but I have to speak to my brothers and sisters in slavery at their level.
So they give you directions to an alley,
Okay.
and you find this diabolical-looking humanoid
I think I found him.
sleeping it off in an alley.
Do you guys remember the devil?
Yeah, I know who he is. Yeah. I know who he
That's
is.
the guy.
Yeah.
That's the guy. It's like,
From your description, I'm like, that's got to be him.
It
Yep.
is. So as he prattles on for a while, I go find myself some droids to talk to, and I come back and I say, I believe I found him. Let's go.
Finally.
All right.
I thought she was more useful than this. We've been waiting like all day. I went and nearly got drunk.
I just turn and I start following her. Let's go.
I mean, if you give me the switch, I could solve this problem.
it's like
I tap my gun. I was like, I got your switch.
he's like, so
But they would go in
So
the
we
alley.
wake him up.
you wake him up. He's like, you got a pint for a
I hand him a pint of water.
thirsty
Or a
fella?
Wineskin. I hand him a flask that has water in it, or a canteen that's got water in it.
He takes a slug and oh,
That's very not nice.
that's
It wakes him up. Oh, what are you talking about? That's some fine.
he takes another swig of it. That's not nice. What can I help you with?
We understand.
I'd like beer.
We understand that there are a great number of bounty hunters
Do we have
on
credits?
this planet.
We do.
Do we have card currency?
I don't know. He probably everybody. It's like a bankless system or a paperless system.
Well,
so I'm
there
sure
are
that
actual physical credits too, but
Well, Solo was like putting a vault worth of
yeah, on a little
chits.
stick.
Well, no, like he was
Oh.
actually loading
yeah.
Oh, that's true.
like doubloons or
Well,
something. I don't know. We never really explained it.
Well, and you had
There's
'cause-
another example.
because streets like this, they don't do the cashless
No.
as much.
I do not have any pockets, sir. Of course, I don't have any
Switch, man,
credits.
switch.
That was the problem in episode 1 too. They didn't have any money.
Right.
They didn't have the kind of
Well,
coin.
they couldn't use those credits because they
Right.
were
Right, they were they were
Right,
Republic.
right.
Public don't work for me. Only money.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we understand that there are a great many bounty hunters on this planet, and your life is in danger.
Oh, say the line. Oh, you're a droid. You have to say the line about him. Perhaps coming with us.
Oh yes, you should come with us. You want to live.
What do you need? I don't understand.
You are unaware of the fact that there are a great many bounty hunters on this planet looking for another man?
Have some more. Here, have some more.
Thank you. I think something died in my mouth.
It smells like it. You probably should have that looked at.
So, I know
I
things
can't
about
even smell
Mos
shit, but
Eisley.
whatever.
I was just like,
I have sensors.
that's sensors. Nice.
I don't know what the bounty hunters are looking for. They don't need me.
They're taking out all the old timers.
I'm fortunately not one of the old timers, but speaking of the old timers, talk to Slag. She knows everything.
Where can we find Slag?
I'm gonna need a growler or something.
Here, have some of this one.
Really, you just happen to have a growler.
No, I keep holding this, giving him the same canteen.
It's like, no, I need something stronger.
Surely you have some credits in your pocket that you can give to this man.
That's why I was asking. Like, I would, sure.
I don't
You can have
any-
coins.
Okay.
You can have
Okay.
coins. Give him a couple coins for a beer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just hand him over.
He's like, all right. I don't know anything about what these bounty hunters are looking for, but old Slag would. And which one he gives you directions out to where Slag is.
Okay.
Sweet.
All right.
I give him more credits and say, hey, forget where Slag lives for, next week or so.
Okay.
And then also give him a couple more. Also, perhaps
Roughly?
change bars.
Okay.
No, like really. Different bar.
I can do that. He takes the money. At which point you watch him go right through the cantina.
Switch, man, switch.
It's like, I am. He waves. Like, he's just totally oblivious.
The mouse is going to get you killed.
Well, we only have a limited amount of time.
Yes. We need to
let's
get
go.
moving. So we head out to where we're supposed to be.
Okay.
And another scene cut. This is the most choppiest edit ever.
Because we're moving as fast as we can. We are running late.
Yes.
Running long. So you head out to Slag Flats and you get the directions out there and you find her dead. Dart. But there are footprints to a silo.
Is it the same kind of dart?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It's a poison dart, so
Yeah, we don't know what
you
the
didn't
other
see
dart
other
looked
one,
like. So
Oh, yeah.
Is
Sure.
the dart signed?
Yes.
Can we? Is it legible, or do I need to make a roll to?
or do I recognize the signature
Cypher?
sign?
No.
Cypher.
I will actually. It's not actually signed. It's It is. It's kind of marked a little bit. It's like kind of iconic.
Okay.
You're not certain whose it is, but it is of Mandalore make.
Me? Well, that's shocking. Okay.
Yep. All right.
All right. So we head out to the silo.
Okay.
Are the footprints Mandalorian?
Oh,
They're just booted.
they're
Or
boots.
booted?
I will go check it out. Well, I could stealth. Do you have stealth?
The silo door is like cracked open.
Yeah, no, you go. That's fine. I'll wait.
Okay.
Gonna hold her gun.
I'll hold her gun.
I can't use the sniper rifle from this range.
Yeah,
It's
That's fine. I can.
Is it a scope?
it
You
has
can almost check it out from here.
yeah, but it's dark. And, well, I mean, I could see.
No.
Dark and
Is it dark? Okay.
inside the silo it is.
Oh, yeah.
Give me the rifle. I'll cover K4's back.
I got a rifle as well.
I'll not be having the crosshairs on you the whole way. You can.
Stealth.
Disappear.
So you slip inside.
Step inside.
That-
So I
and
sneak in.
I will take the rifle and then cover
Okay.
the entrance.
Right, so you cover the entrance. As you walk in, you notice the door is actually on like a mechanical. It's a mechanical door,
Mm-hmm.
and it's cracked open currently. You go in, you kind of look around, and it's got like dark corners, and there's a couple of like old toolboxes and things on the floor in here. It's pretty empty and pretty obviously empty. Footsteps come about to the middle of the room.
And there's nobody in here, and the steps don't go back out.
Nope.
Look up.
The silo cap above you.
I go back and get these two chuckleheads because I'm pretty sure that whatever's going on in there requires us to leave the silo itself and pursue further, but we have to search the bottom.
When we get in,
So you all go in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Search the sand where the
Yeah.
steps stop,
Okay.
or the
You
dirt, or
start
the
like
floor.
digging around in the sand. And this is the point where I throw one of these out there for everybody.
It's a booby trap.
No, he must be invisible. I don't remember.
Invisible.
That's all I can think.
There's no cloaking devices in Star Wars.
So,
There's a grinding noise, and the door starts to slide shut.
We just walked into that one, man. It was horrible. So look up. What is the form of our death in the ceiling?
Well, it starts to shift a little bit, and first it's a drip of water, and then it's a stream of water, and then it is a thundering torrent of water.
this is
As
not good
the-
for my
as the-
mechanisms.
As the ceiling irises open.
So awesome.
We have weapons.
Yeah. So mechanically speaking, can we?
Do we need to
In which you
roll
can-
initiative or
You
just
can roll
problem
initiative
solve?
if you want. I would just figure you're actually acting against the water, so problem solving is probably all you need.
Okay.
And each action I will tick off a.
Well, the initial hit of water, does it like knock us senseless or?
No, it just starts because you can kind of brace yourself for it. I mean, it starts as drip, drip, and you were looking up right away,
Okay.
and it goes, and it becomes a stream, and then that stream kind of widens and.
So I mean, as soon as the water started coming down, or like
Right.
the door starts shutting out, can we look at mechanically speaking if there's a way to override or reverse?
Probably, but it looks like somebody has tampered with the device inside.
So as far as it being a silo, is it like the Earth equivalent of a silo, where it's just a
It's a
thin
water
piece of
silo.
tin?
It's got a metal iris on it that dumps the water into this chamber if you want it.
No, I meant like the walls of the
Yeah,
silo.
it's not real thick.
So like I don't know,
We could blast out of it.
my utility torch could like cut a hole,
It might take you a little bit, but it'll work.
or a grenade.
It's kind of like
I was
that.
gonna say, like,
I don't like that particular picture of it, but that's kind of what it's like.
Okay.
They did a shit job on that one.
Yeah, that is kind of a
Sorry.
crappy job.
Oh, okay. Oh, so
They
it's
used
like a
they
water.
used
It's
they
like
used
a
to like
water
they used
tower.
they used digital art when digital art was way too new to be using digital art.
So it's like a water tower, basically,
Mhm.
that has an open. Okay.
Yeah, that description might have changed the reaction of how we went into it,
Yeah.
because it was.
It's a silo with a door open on it. And it's,
Yeah, but
So-
I was thinking like I don't know why I was thinking
like
a
a
grain
grain
silo.
silo,
I was
not
not
like
thinking.
not
Yeah,
like a water tower.
sorry.
it's okay.
So we could either.
I could have buried you in green too.
Well, that's what I thought was happening. That's horrible. Let's being buried in water, drowned in water is just bad. So you could use a grenade, try to blow the door or the wall.
And you did buy a shape charge.
Yes, without a doubt. But I was like, I didn't know if it would actually work in water conditions.
Yeah,
It's not
It's
wet
not
yet.
wet yet.
yeah.
So yeah, slap it on the door or the opposite wall.
Whichever you figure would work better. I'm not sure.
Let's do the opposite wall. That way, if
Okay.
someone was watching and actually triggered it.
Oh,
Mhm.
good point. We go.
We go out the back. So I'll shape the charge, and 2 foot off the ground is where the bottom of the shape is, so it doesn't get wet.
So
everyone will move over.
I'll help him so that we can do it quicker.
Okay.
Would you like me? You want me to roll?
Nope. It's good enough. Blows it open.
Oh man,
Sweet.
now what? Yeah, you don't have this one. You're gonna need them, I'm sure.
Maybe. What are these good for again? Sorry,
You can use them for rerolls, or you can use them to buy. If you spend 4, you can buy a skill.
Okay.
I would like to buy tracking.
Okay.
Tracking and survival.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Well, I have a feeling we're gonna need it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, one of us should have it. All right, so we blow a hole enough that we can get out before we drown, or we just blow a hole and the water escapes.
The water escapes, and so do you.
Okay. All right.
Perfect.
Right. Well, then we.
And you can hear as a speeder kicks up, and you can see it taking off into the desert, into the dark.
Do we have a similar mode of transportation?
You've probably rented a speeder. You've got enough currency. You probably would have kept enough of it left over.
We have like the
that.
Hertz land speeder.
Nice.
They upgraded us for free because they were out of the.
It's a black land speeder with gold stripes.
Nice.
Gold pinstripes.
What was it? The 700. What was the land speeder model that they were discontinuing? Now I can't remember. The one Luke had.
I don't know.
Oh yeah. Totally what it is.
So.
So what? Point off at the direction of the land speeder and be like, let's mount up. Let's go.
This is going to be bad because I have to sit in the back with my feet facing forward because that's how the pegs keep me on the back of the ship.
Right.
That's funny.
And you're after them. Wind is like tearing
blowing
over your
through
head.
my hair.
Well, over their hair. It's just like beating you in the face.
Oh, to increase my ability to pilot.
Oops, you really want.
Oh yeah. To increase my ability to pilot on this godforsaken rock of sand, I put my space helmet back on.
Okay.
So I'm in my own environment instead of sucking in all the sand.
All the bugs.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll use my perception to help try to keep an eye on
Where the speeder is?
Yep.
Tracking.
All right, so you guys are working on coordinating his movements. So you're going to give him help. So pursuit, I'm not going to make you 2 roll. You're only going to have to make 1 roll. They're going to help you lower the difficulty.
Cool. No, I just realized it says starship pilot, not just pilot.
That's all right.
Yeah.
We'll count it. It's close enough.
Right.
Luke used to bullseye womp rats with a speeder.
Right.
So, if it's the same, it's the same.
So they're decreasing the difficulty.
Mm-hmm.
Should I spend points to drop it some more?
Yeah, if you want.
Are we just like straight shot after the guy, or is this?
And it's up to you guys. You can see where they're going. You can try to
do
parallel them, or you can just straight shot after them, or
do you want to pit maneuver them, like get in a little fender bender with them?
If you can drive this vessel straight and true, I can shoot them from here.
Yes.
So then,
so you're not going to help. You're going to try to shoot.
Well, I can also help. I mean, it's not like I don't have a scope out and I'm not tracking them with it.
Okay.
But yeah, I totally forgot. I forgot I had this rifle.
I guess I asked for orders. Is like, am I just holding it steady and not making sure they get away, or do you want me to like rough up their paint?
I'd say we subdue them.
Well, yes. I mean, but I can try to get a good shot in on their speeder as well.
Uh-huh.
See if I can shoot the tires out, kind of a thing.
So I may actually be helping her.
You will still have to keep up with them, so we're going to do 2 separate.
All right.
Okay.
But I will treat it as you are helping each other.
All
right.
Depending on whether your roll comes up good. Because if your roll doesn't come up good, then
right. With that pressure, I'm spending points.
Okay.
Is that
Well, I mean,
intellect or is that speed?
that'll be speed.
And mine will be intellect. Is that true or not?
Uh-huh.
Will mine be intellect?
Yours will be speed or intellect because you're shooting.
Okay, I'll probably use speed.
Let's see. Oh, yes, that's that many points. All right. So I'm gonna double dip. I'm gonna do 2 levels of effort.
Okay.
So I'll let him roll, and then I'll.
And then so all of both of my efforts are just to not let him get away.
Okay.
Since I'm not gonna like cause damage or anything like that.
Okay.
I rolled a 17.
17.
All right. So
And
is
then-
this?
And then I have a pilot of special. I'm
Okay.
specialized
specially.
pilot.
Right. So that's
So
plenty.
So I invert right above him, and we just follow along.
Oh, so you've got a closed speeder.
Oh no, do we?
No, I was thinking you
Well,
had
I thought we had, like, a Luke
Luke's
speeder.
Okay, well, so then we just
I don't know that it's going to be possible to do that given the way the speeders work.
no, that's fine.
Yeah.
Just
But if we get up closer, so my question is are
close
we
up and then just
so we are not considered stealth at the sneak attack.
Oh,
at this
God,
point.
no.
Okay. Is this considered a blaster?
Yes.
Okay, so I still get the
And it's a
blast.
blaster rifle.
All right, I still get the blast bonus then for taking aim. All right, I am also going to spend 2 speed, which will end up costing me 5 because I have to activate blast. How many people are in the ship?
Looks like 3.
oh, that's a good
All right,
eye.
then I am going to shoot the driver because those other 2 people won't be able to drive. Chances are one of them will live.
That's fine.
Shoot the
I'll
driver
actually-
or shoot the speeder, like the engines.
Well, there are 3 of them and 3 of us. I don't like those odds.
Oh.
Do you have a thought before I do
No,
this?
go right ahead.
Okay.
I think he's just. I'm going to take my knowledge enhancement to Cypher to upgrade my speed defense.
I
Okay.
rolled an 18. I lowered it by 2.
Okay.
So I am certain at this point I have hit them.
Oh, yeah. Plus you get the bonus from him.
Right. Can we roll it into the damage then for a better shot? Or for a better placement of the shot?
You got an 18 on the die already. I mean,
Right, so it'll be an extra
yeah,
2
it's gonna
points.
be extra 2 points.
So I've got extra 3, so it'll be 7 points of damage. Oh my god, no, it's actually even lowered by more than that because I forgot my sniper rifle is at -1. Well, that was like probably the best place shot I've ever would have done more damage, but that's
Right.
okay. It is what it is.
Boom! How much damage does that do total?
7 or well 7. I don't know what you want to give me for that. Do you want to give me anything more for him?
No.
Okay. Then the rifle does 4, blast does extra 1, and then 18 is +2.
Okay.
So I do not believe I have any additional bonuses than that.
Okay. So 7 points of damage.
Yes.
You shoot and looks like you wing the driver. The speeder kind of does like one of these. You had an 18, so the speeder kind of does a big deep fishtail, and it gives you a lot of time to like catch up on it. So you're like moving up on it even faster.
I'll pull up my rifle as well.
Okay.
Start covering it.
So you give it another shot.
Sure.
The driver, or the land or
The land speeder itself.
Okay. The 2 speeders are kind of evenly matched for speed, it appears, thus far. But with that wild fishtailing, you're catching up on it fast. The only downside to the wild fishtailing is it is making it harder to hit them because they're not staying in a straight line. So go ahead and give me a roll. They're well within your range.
13.
Okay. That will also hit though.
So 4.
Okay. So 4 more points of damage. You hitting the driver, or you just hitting one of the other ones?
Nope, I'm just hitting. I'm hitting the actual vehicle.
Oh, you're hitting the vehicle. All right. So you hit the vehicle, and with that, it kind of like, takes it, and you can see smoke start to billow out the the back end of it where the engine tube is, and it starts spitting smoke, and it kind of continues on at this low roaring sound now, as not just the wind but the engine making extra noise. And as it does that, it evidently wakes something.
That can't be good.
Are we on Dune?
Apparently. Oh, man!
What?
And a Cryat dragon rises up out of the desert.
A Cryat dragon? I don't even know what that is.
Do you remember in actually?
No.
See that there?
No.
That skeleton?
Yes.
That's from A New Hope.
Yes.
That's a Cryat dragon skeleton.
Nice.
It rears up out of the sand and tries to smack into your speeder.
Oh, that's not good at all.
And it roars at you as you zip past it.
Oh.
So go ahead and give me a piloting roll.
All right.
And this is a speed defense piloting roll.
So I'm just defending its attack.
Right.
Okay. So that's a 3. It bounced on
you're
me.
specialized.
I was going to say, you have XP if you want to re-roll that.
True.
Just saying.
With specialized,
That only lowers the difficulty by 2, and this 3 still doesn't cut it.
Oh man! All right. Well, I guess I just got 4 points.
I know.
I guess I'm going to spend a point for a reroll. And spending points is before I roll, right?
Yeah, but I will let you do it after you spend XP. If you didn't spend it before you did XP, when you spend your XP, I let it kind of reset that. As long as if you had spent it, you would already go. But if you,
I get you.
So you can apply it still.
This seems really deadly. And it's 4 points for the initial.
3 points for the initial.
And then I have an edge of 2 for speed.
So it's only 1 point.
It's only 1 point. Okay,
so 1 point will lower it by 1 step.
I'm going to do that. I don't know why I did that. So I'm just going to do one level of effort with my reroll. Oh, I got a 6.
It's better,
Well,
and
yeah.
it's still lowered the difficulty now by 3. So you swerve around it, and you actually manage to kind of avoid the worst of it. But it puts the other ship further ahead again.
All right. So I applied the brakes, basically.
Right. And you can see that the smoke is starting to diminish off the back of it.
Oh, that's not good.
And you can see one of them appears to be hanging on for dear life, doing something back there.
Sounds like a target of opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll fire at him unless you're gonna.
Well, I was going to say, am I able to get it? I mean,
You can do another shot.
Okay.
We're kind of doing combat rounds here.
All right. I'm not going to be able to use blast this time because I'm not going to be able to take.
You do have a -1 on the scope.
I was going to say, or how close are we at this point? Are we still about at the same distance?
You are still in long range from one another.
Okay. All right. I'm going to just spend 4 extra damage. I rolled a 10. It's still lowered by 1.
Who are you shooting?
I'm going to aim toward the human in hopes that if I miss him, that I can continue to damage the part of the ship that's been.
Okay.
I'm trying to shoot for that area rather than
shooting
specific.
The driver's controls.
Yeah.
Right, kind of him.
No,
I'm
the
trying
one who's standing up on the back trying to fix things.
Yeah, I mean he's the biggest target because the speeders are pretty low profile. He's actually.
Yeah.
That area is probably the biggest target I have.
Right.
So that's where I go for.
Okay. Chris, what are you doing? Same target?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll your to hit too.
All right. I'll blow a speed or I don't know, intellect, whatever, aiming. I don't know how you want to
do speed.
Okay.
Especially since you're in the middle of a speeder bouncing at high speed.
Right. Well, I got to do 2, or I got to blow 3. Is that right? To lower the difficulty, or
It's 3 to lower the difficulty by 1 step, and if you've got an edge, it would adjust the price.
I don't have.
Yeah, the
I don't
first.
have an edge.
Yeah, the
So I'm
first
just gonna
one always
burn-
costs
First
3.
one's 3.
Okay,
The first hit's 3.
17.
Ooh, that's extra damage.
Yep.
What's your blaster?
So what's your
It's a
total
4.
damage?
My total damage is it's just 4 because I didn't
You didn't do blast.
because I needed it for the
Okay.
site.
So
4 and
4. So 8
is that
total
with your
that
additional
time.
2?
There's a
how much does your
Oh,
blaster
plus
do?
his extra effort.
He's got an
He-
extra one too for his roll.
So my blaster does 4. I lowered the difficulty, and then I
Right.
just got an 18.
Right.
So,
So that's 5.
so it's
So he does
actually-
9.
yeah.
So it's 9 all told.
You got an
between the two of
18
you.
or
I
17?
got an 18.
17.
Oh no,
Or
17.
17. Yeah,
right,
so
I'm sorry.
yeah, 5.
So you hear this, ah! And you see the guy like fall off the back of the speeder into the sand and kind of like,
Does that,
So
does that distract the dragon?
very good, Ben. It was a nice shot.
you guys have already blown past the dragon.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not
So
even-
it was trying to like moment of opportunity, like grab us.
You're the only
Well,
one
you
that
just
killed
you guys disturbed it, and it was just.
You do a
angry.
very good job.
Whoops.
I may not be the only one, but I certainly enjoy it more.
Had
than
you been
most.
on foot, this would still be a fight with the dragon. But you were zipping past
And you're
it
behind me.
at speed.
You are not in danger for me. You are very low on the list.
If you gave me the controller, you wouldn't be on the list.
Exactly.
She's not earning it. Ben's already got in his mind like, if I need that bolt, I know where to get it. So if I need it for another droid, here's the storage unit.
So I'm going to do. I guess I would like to do another pilot roll to
Okay.
try to catch up.
Try to catch up again? Go
Yeah.
ahead.
I think I will do 1 level of effort to just lower the difficulty to catch up,
Okay.
since I have so much edge with speed. 19.
Boom!
Boom. Wow, that's a good time for that. Shoo! And you are up. You come up side by side with them, and you see the 2 blaster check from earlier.
The dual wielder.
You see the little rat man from the bar.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Gamorrean.
Guard.
Yeah, but he's not a guard. He's a
Right,
Gamorrean,
right.
but he's a Gamorrean riding shotgun, and the driver that you've already winged is your old war buddy.
Wait, how many people are in this ship? I thought we killed one.
Oh, sorry, there are
So
4 at this point.
Okay.
You only saw 3 originally. The Gamorrean kind of blots out the other one from behind, so you couldn't see him.
Oh, okay.
And Poogles is too small.
Right.
Gotcha. Okay, that's fine. I just was like, there are an awful lot of people in that speeder.
Yes, there was good sound reasoning behind the number.
Okay.
When you say old war buddy, are you talking about the claw?
I'm talking
No,
about
no.
Quist.
Quist.
Yeah.
At which point you kind of have this moment, and we're gonna kind of shift gears a little bit, and you're like, he's a pirate, and we fade back to the interrogation room, and he's like, there's the pirate in the interrogation room is, Adar Talon still lives, and so the audience now can see that they're the same person. And for you, you're just kind of having this moment of, oh my god, he's the pirate.
Who sold him out?
Mm-hmm.
I opened fire.
I was going to say, since I don't have to make a move action, I draw my other gun, which is a lot less accurate but a lot more fun.
Mm-hmm.
I just do this and just start spraying down the whole side. So yeah,
She turns into Bonnie and just opens up.
But you shoot first because you might actually get to hit him in the head and kill him.
I don't know. So
You can shoot your buddy. Who you shoot? Your former buddy.
Probably my former buddy.
Mm-hmm.
So I will. I'll blow 3 more speed.
Keep that 15. I was just
I
kidding.
roll in here. So I'm just gonna lower the difficulty.
Okay.
I mean, he's right there, but I will do one of these.
Get that 15.
What was it?
1.
Oh, yeah.
You and ones.
I know I'm cursed. 12.
All right. 12. You hit him.
All right. Takes 4.
The speeder, you like the rifle, and he like rocks in the speeder and kind of like slumps a little bit. You don't think he's dead, but he's not really so with it, and certainly not enough to drive. And the speeder just kind of goes, and as it kind of like slides out of the way.
Oh, he's the driver.
Yeah.
He was already wounded.
Yes.
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 I'm sorry. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just checked in.
So, Monica,
Welcome back to the game.
they're having a moment of he's having a moment of realizing.
I see this thing pass.
You're lighting it up. So
Yeah.
let's roll some damage there.
All right, so I'm gonna spend 2 speed for spray, which is gonna suck because I'm really not gonna have a lot left. I'm just gonna spend additional 1 for damage.
Okay.
So that'll be 2. So that'll be 5.
Are you putting any into damage, or are you putting it all into?
All damage.
Oh.
I'm gonna reroll that though because I'm pretty sure that 5 is not gonna help.
Are you re-rolling? Telling her to re-roll it for?
No. Okay. Well, I was gonna reroll it too.
I got more points than you.
Okay. 14.
Okay.
But my my repeater's a 0. Sorry.
So, but it actually lowers the difficulty by 1.
Oh yes.
Because you did spray.
Right.
You said you were going to light it up with spray.
Yes.
So, you catch the 2-gun girl,
Uh-huh.
and you catch her, solidly
Good.
with the difficulty lowering that you've got going on here.
Right. So it'll only be 6 points of damage though because
But you put extra points in the damage.
no, my blaster only does 4, but spray lowers the difficulty, but
Right.
it also lowers the damage by
Right.
1.
So it does 3 instead of 4.
Right, and then I only put 1 point of damage and 1 point
Of
effort
so
into
it does
damage.
6.
So it's 6.
Okay. So 6 points of damage. So she kind of like ah, and tries to bring the guns to bear as the speeder goes kind of out of control and then flips.
Oh, that's so sad.
Oh, she went bang bang.
She went bang bang.
So it flips. Does it blow up?
No.
That's
Oh,
probably-
I'm sorry. No, the line is kiss, kiss, bang.
All right. So while we wait for it to flip,
Okay.
my next turn I need to take a refresh roll because otherwise I'm not going to be able to fight
So you
again.
take
with
the
my
action
guns.
to refresh. Okay.
I'm going, because we were at a breakneck speed chasing,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take this next round that she's taking a refresh to gently bring us around to bear on them.
I'll
Okay.
refresh as well.
Okay. So
So instead of like
You
immediately breaking and sliding in with them, I kind of just
Yeah, which will give us
Yeah.
enough time to like.
keeping them in
Get that
view
quick
the whole time as,
Okay.
as they just tumble, end over end.
they only like flip once and then like and then it's back on the hovers, but it's kind of like
Okay.
Did everyone dump
hanging
out?
crooked. They kind of like stumble out, but nobody's like jumping out.
Oh, no, I dumped out.
Oh, dumped out? Yeah, probably Poogles.
So after that next turn, I'll light up some sand
Okay.
and start yelling at him to
Yeah,
stand down.
I put my small blaster back and get out the rifle because I can, hit them from here, Ben.
Okay.
Yeah, and I guess I bring the speeder to a stop and then add another gun to the conversation.
So the driver is mostly dead. So it's Poogles, the Gamorrean, and the chick, and she's wounded.
Yes.
Okay.
And then my buddy, he's slumped over. He's probably, well, after that crash, probably dead.
Or at least unconscious.
Right.
He doesn't seem to be moving. He's laying in the sand.
Probably too hard to see from here.
I'll step out of the vehicle
Okay.
and approach with my getting out of there, line of fire,
Okay.
but approaching to get closer.
Okay.
I'll switch to Overwatch.
The
I'll
Gamorrean
stand up.
is the first one to his feet. He kind of gives a.
Try it, big face.
Oh, wait.
He lunges towards you like he's coming at you like he's gonna bring it.
Bring it. If he acts like it, I mean,
Yeah, he's kind of acting like he's gonna do it.
I wait.
Okay.
I'll give one round.
I'll goad him.
Okay.
I'll increase the difficulty for him to make his first attack.
Okay.
I just insult his lineage.
He kind of goes like he's gonna come at you. Here's him. He looks at you. He comes charging.
Just light him up as he comes.
Okay.
Or maybe you do. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm trying to decide if I wanted to spend my might, get my might boost. I mean, I have 17 in my might pool. Wait for him to just come up here so I can beat the crap out of
I
him.
don't think so. I think it's just.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and. I'll go ahead.
I mean, the
and give
big
it a
thing
roll,
is that
too.
it has not yet attacked you.
Right. Actually, you would make a roll for that. It's an intellect roll.
Oh, okay.
No, we have to see if it actually works. Well,
It'll still drive him, but whether it actually
11.
makes it, that's enough to do it. He's not that high for intellect.
all right, we're gonna both shoot him. Ooh, yeah,
18.
16.
All right, so the Gamorrean doesn't make it very far,
Blam!
and he's down in the dirt.
So once that happens, I say, please, other meatbags, come toward us fast. Oh, meatbag scum.
So, the little rat dude, Poogles, you're not certain whether it's because he's coming to attack you, or he thinks that this is the only way you're not going to shoot him, but he comes running across the sand in your general direction.
Now I feel bad, but I shoot him because that's what I was hoping for.
You could switch to stun.
Do you know me?
Who murders? That's the key phrase here. Who murders?
Wait. So I think I see that, and I call out, "Switch!"
And there's just one bright light, and Poogles hits the sand.
Oh, she shot him.
No,
Too.
I'm just giving you the shot.
Oh, nice.
Exactly. I was gonna say,
He's
you
a
might as well.
1.
Oh, is he?
He's a level 1.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, because it's an automatic.
So in the calm of him sliding, I just calmly go, "What? You didn't press the switch.
We still have one more.
Wait, the switch."
I will approach the remaining. Unstrap your belt. Yeah, slow. She's obviously happy with you.
She tosses the guns to the side.
Head face down, lay in the sand.
She lays in the sand.
I approach my old buddy.
Okay.
I keep my gun traps on her.
Is he even coherent at all?
He's laying there in the sand. He's moaning. He looks up at you.
And I'll go down there. I'll put my arm, my hand around.
Well, he's been shot a couple times.
He
Make sure
has,
you make
so,
it hurt.
So
Yeah.
I'm not So I'm just going down there. I'm not. They got it. Why? Why?
He like blood bubbles up out of his mouth. The Empire. They had me. I had to.
Did you lie?
I had to give him something.
Did you lie?
He's alive.
Where?
In the wastes. And he points. They found him.
Who did?
And he like nods back. They did. But I was gonna try to help him from the other side.
Sorry.
Who has him?
He's on his own. He doesn't know that the Mandalorian is coming for him. He doesn't know.
How do I find him? In the waste, yes.
He points back to the speeder. Coordinates are in the speeder's computer. They wouldn't give them to me.
All right.
But I'm using their mapping system. It's just telling me where to go.
So we take their GPS.
Sorry about the silo. I thought you were on the other side. I can't make it right. Any of it. I keep messing it up.
Then he's taking too long to die.
He's not. He doesn't look like he's going to die anytime soon.
Oh, okay. He's okay.
He is probably hours away from a very slow and painful death.
So the girl's hearing all this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does she react at all to his obvious like double agentness?
You can kind of sense that she tenses a little bit, and you can see her like shaking her head, but she does not move a whole lot.
Okay.
And with her face down, you can't see her. But it is definitely a not
we didn't want her
happy.
to run away again.
You could tell her kneel.
No.
It takes a bit of effort to get up from a kneel.
She was laying on the ground before, and she escaped while you weren't looking at her.
Hey, ninja, all right?
Okay. Finish
On the upside, here she doesn't have anywhere to hide.
Right. Open wastes.
All right.
I'll go over and search the speeder for the supposed details, either in a data pad or on the computer.
There's like a GPS type screen on the computer,
Yeah.
and it is currently giving directions, blinking away.
Do we have the
You can see a
upgrade
farm.
to our
You can
hertz?
see a farm on it.
Uh-huh.
You could download it to your ship.
I do that.
Download it to a data pad and load it into yours.
Yeah, I definitely do
Or
that.
you can just do it from the data pad.
Yeah. And then I will delete it from their system.
Okay.
And then I look for any other like records or data files or data pads or anything amongst the like flipped debris and gear.
You don't see anything really of like super use. It's dark and everything else. And
Okay.
the things that you find, yeah, there's some things that would probably be valuable, worth grabbing, and you do, but it's not like
Right, I get you.
not pertinent to the adventure.
Right.
And we're
So
running late. So
gather the
Yes.
relevant and pertinent stuff, and then
You screwed the pooch, man.
we got to go.
I'll pick him up. I'll put
Okay.
him in his speeder.
His speeder? Or our
Because we're-
speeder?
His speeder.
Oh, okay. The one that's shot.
Well, but it still runs, right?
yeah,
Yeah, it still runs.
it's not running
I'm,
well.
I'm
but
going
it
to scoop up.
runs.
I'm going to scoop up the lady's belt.
No, you're. Oh, her belt. Oh, okay, because I will stop you if you go after her.
and I just give her a little nod. And just, she probably like looks over from the sand, like, I'm keeping these. And you can go with him and his speeder after we're gone.
I don't think so.
It's what he's doing.
We don't leave our enemies alive.
Great guys. Switch. gonna climb back into the pilot's seat. We got to go.
We don't leave our enemies alive.
I'll take the couple minutes or 10 minutes to try to stabilize him.
Okay.
I'm not concerned about her.
Okay, I shoot her.
Okay. At this point, she's unarmored. It's not really...
Imperial meatbag, you should die.
I'll thump my forehead down on the pilot controls.
Collaborating meatbag.
Collaborating meatbag, you should die. May the force be with you. I understand it is comforting.
I'll leave him with some kind of supply so he can maybe survive, but it's luck, and we leave.
Okay.
That was his friend. That was his decision. She would have killed us if we'd let her go. We would always have to look behind us.
What is that?
She would have killed you if she'd been given the chance.
You follow the directions. You argue about this on your way out there. You're still arguing about it as...
What he doesn't realize is I'm sitting
changes.
right behind him with all of my weapons.
As the scene changes, you're still arguing about it.
I am a good guy.
You come to a farm at the end of the coordinates. It is evident that people are mobilizing and moving, and you recognize the military fashion in which the entire farm is acting. You pull up, and before you even really get a chance to get out, guns are drawn.
Kenny Graham.
Landmark.
You see a Gand in that's the big helmet insectoid looking aliens with the control boxes. One of them was one of the bounty hunters in Empire.
Oh yeah.
He's standing there, and then there's another Transdoshan, and they kind of come up on you. I thought you might be heading out this way. You need to turn around. You get one warning, cadet.
Who's speaking?
Or sorry, ensign.
It would be Talon, I think.
No, it's Vitor Shrike.
Oh.
He is the Gand. And he's doing it through his little control box, because they don't speak common.
You know what you're up against. And they're coming?
He's like, you know what you're up against. He's like, I know you. And you're like, they're coming. He's like, wait, who?
The Empire. The bounty hunters. They know Talon is here.
We're aware of that. We're mobilizing.
You need to transport?
We have a ship.
That's
my line. Don't step on.
He's like,
we have a ship. It's a fast ship.
We have several, but they can't do far travel.
He's got a freighter.
We've got fighters.
Well, great. Then we will work together until you can't
I
fly
got docking
with us.
clamps.
That would be good.
And if it's a ship, I think it is. I think I can carry one or two.
Mm-hmm.
Fighters.
Is it the one that we used as the Nova Star?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's got room for
Well, actually,
it's 2 or 3.
the bigger one.
Oh,
It's
okay.
the
So
new
it's
one.
definitely got room in the phase. Yeah.
Yeah. So I give him what the ship is.
Okay. So yeah, they
Air hurts.
No, that's just what we rented. We rented the speeder. By the way, it's got a deductible. We got to take the sucker back, right?
We'll call them and let them know we had to leave it in the desert.
Can we spend experience points to acquire an item?
Yeah, I would let you do that.
So
if there's something that you want that
I don't know if it fits the timeline that we're in, but we could. We didn't talk about it before, but
so
we could have it.
A New Hope was about the very beginning of New Hope was about 2 weeks ago.
So could we have the advanced piloting controls in the ship to where I can summon ship?
I don't see why not.
It's not an AI. It's more of a humming.
Right.
It'll launch and then,
right. It just comes and tracks you down.
Right.
You can have that for 2 XP.
Huh?
Yeah, I'll kick in on that.
You got it?
Oh, you want to kick it?
Benefits everybody. Anybody
Heck
can
yeah.
kick on that.
Okay.
It's like the most needed thing in any ship is that whole like we've taken an excursion and now it has hit the fan. Dee, 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 dee.
Yeah, right?
Come get us.
So it quietly, as for ships, it
Well,
leaves in the middle of the night.
It's good they didn't put a
Well,
docking
size, like-
clamp on it.
Yeah.
Because that guy was a jerk.
But we paid our bill.
I'm very angry that I will not be able to take care of that man. He stole from us.
Maybe you'll be back someday.
I'm sure I will be.
He's on my list. Of
He's
course
on my
I'm-
list. I'll be back.
I know. She's becoming a conscience burden. If I ever release her, I'm responsible for all that debt. You know?
I'm glad I gave it to you.
When we finish this, you'll have to read her background because the line that I put in there is just perfect for that.
I forget which one it is.
Because there's a little bit of irony built into it.
Mm-hmm. You mean the very end there?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll let you read it later.
Nice.
So, you guys mount everything up, and Talon sees you. He's like, and they're like, they have a brief conversation with him. You can tell that they're like, we don't know if we should trust them. They're bringing out their ships. I'm not really. You can overhear enough of it. Quick said they had signed up to be with the bounty hunters. Adar's like, he kind of like shakes his head. I've always been a good judge of my crew. I think we got this one. And so he like walks towards you. Does like the whole.
Yep. I was gonna say like, just.
And then he
I'd
brings you in for a hug.
first. I'd salute first.
He's like,
And
I'm
then-
no longer in the army. I'm no longer in the Navy, son.
Always deserve respect.
I appreciate that. And when you like go to salute, he releases you from the salute and everything. And it's like, yeah, I'm no longer in that Navy. That Navy no longer exists. And what exists in its place, I almost feel like I would have been better off never joining, is what they've done with it.
So
But he hugs you,
Yep.
slaps you on the back.
We got time to change.
And this is the part of the story where we're just going to really zip through because at the very end here. In the original module, there would be we've already zipped through a bunch of the stuff that should have happened, but we're just going to kind of narrate the end here. You guys mount up and you fly out just as Relentless is hitting Atmo. Or it's hitting system. It drops in out of hyperspace. There would be a dogfight with the TIE fighters. And if that did not go well, you might have been captured by the Relentless, but odds are that would go better than not, and you'd be able to make a vector. And
I do lament
Offer.
that I am not allowed to kill any of the Imperials in this battle, and that because we were able to escape unscathed. And that is a great regret. We do.
do the dogfight.
Okay.
I'm saying the
Okay.
dogfight happens,
Okay.
but we're just not going to do it. Unfortunately,
Okay.
we're just kind of narrate through it. It's a very exciting dogfight. There's a lot of stuff, and then you guys get to go on and drop Adar Talon off with the rebellion, and there is much adulation and rejoicing because the hero of the Republic is no longer dead. He is well known, and he can go on and lead rebel armies and rebel navies
Sweet.
to new victories.
Nice.
Yeah, I was definitely going to bring up once they got done catching up and be like, yeah, so you need to meet our sweet contact in the alliance, and that's if they didn't know them already, they need to be brought together.
Right. So that concludes our 2-part Adar Talon series.
So we are running late. We will probably switch over. I'm hoping that
I'm hoping
other
that they
group
got
is-
started already, maybe.
Yeah. So we will be switching over to the Cypher Unlimited game. Cleanup on Sector 57, I believe it is.
Mhm.
And hopefully you'll be able to go back and catch it. I don't know that anybody's actually watching this at this point, but
If you're watching it, not
you for
live,
watching it.
thank you for watching it. And if you're not watching it live, you can catch all of the episode or all of the series from today and our various channels, and we will have links for those for you shortly. But again, thank you for joining us. This has been a tremendous day of Star Wars gaming, and it continues on the Cypher Unlimited Twitch channel.
Yep.
Have a good evening, folks.
I'm Monica Marlowe.
I'm Andrew Marlowe.
Chris Kemper.
No, John Nicely.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Forth be with you.
May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you.
I hear that's comforting.
Nice.